All right. Sorry about that wait, everybody. Let's go to get this show on the road. Crap camera, where are you going? There you are. All right, before we get into this, traditional. Let's see who's here. Cujo is here. Bag of Chips is here, saying don't forget that like. Yes, he is correct. Yeah, I'm not on Classic WoW. And I wasn't. Stanley Lipinski is here. Diego Yakozovic is here. Early squatting. Kevin likes waiting. Rush Rule is antsy for this thing to start, man. I see you, Rush. Haley Finn is here. Kevin Race saying he's got children. Yes, I do have children. That does affect my work here. And, no. No, not really anything messing with the traffic here. I did hear about the wildfires up north, though. I hope everybody's staying safe. I haven't heard of anybody dying. Newton Brook is here. Aiden is here, too. We've got, Joshua. Young Joju. Aiden is here as your worst nightmare. Rush Rule still antsy. Bruh. Saludame to Diego. And no, Lawrence, you are right on time, man. That's right, hit that like button if you like what you saw and what you hear today. And Dr. White is in the house, too. Okay, so in that mode, let's get this show on the road. Let's see, let's change some settings real quick. We need more. How's the sound levels, guys? Chris is here too. Let me know if the sound balance is good, because something keeps changing in my client. I don't know what the problem is. I really don't. Oh, really? There's a fire in Kaysville a couple days ago. That's actually where I lived a little bit when I was a kid, Cujo. It was Kaysville. I was very, very young, though. Joseph is here. Hey, man. Joseph's been talking to me on Facebook. Robert, podcast took a week off. Unfortunately, there were a lot of things going on in both my and Samacron's lives. But podcast will be back on Monday. Brian's parents are on vacation in Moab. That's some exciting stuff, too. Moab's a nice place. It's hot this time of year. Like, it's hot unless it's, like, December in Moab. That's very southern Utah, basically Arizona. So, let's go September. September 4th is our day. Again, as always, you can send me your replays for me to cast to falconpaladin@gmail.com with the subject of Brood War. Doesn't really have to be what it is, man. Doesn't have to be what we always cast. You don't have to be send the fastest map. It doesn't need to be a team game on Big Game Hunters. It could be a 1v1. It could be a Helm's Deep, obviously. Any other use map settings. There was a Capture the Flag use map settings that I cast that was a ton of fun. So, like, that would be nice, too. Sven thinks I'm, like, 25. I'm older than that, that's for sure. Oh, yeah. Like, do you guys want to do a link to the podcast? We can certainly do that. Just search Falcon Paladin Hour in your Googles or on your podcast app, and you will see it. There you go. So that's where you can get the podcast on just the web. You can listen to it here on your desktop or on your mobile device, but you can definitely get access to it otherwise. Yeah, I guess I don't really talk about the podcast that much for Brood War, so sorry about that. Okay, so as we like to do, we like to start it off with a short replay. I don't think anybody sent me a short replay today or this week, so we're gonna have to go for something that's like 20 minutes. Which, do we want to do a 1v1 on space? I think RJ, no, who sent me this one? That was not RJB that sent me that one. Good golly, these are so long. Well, we better get it started then, huh? We'd better. Yeah, a 4-pool would be a lot of fun, Cujo, for sure. The podcast is about StarCraft. It's about mostly StarCraft 2, to be honest. But also about other nerdy stuff. TV shows, movies, books, video games that are coming out that we're playing. It's tons of fun. Naxband is here. Happy to see the beard. Yes, the beard is happy to see you too. And Chiswick14 is present. You are welcome, Chiswick14. Brian's here with some fashion tips. Okay, we really gotta go. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna do a 2v2? Yeah, 2v2 on Circuit Breaker. Let's go. Arvid is ready to move on out. Let's get this thing going. Alright, top right-hand corner. It is, or bottom right-hand corner, I apologize, is the orange Zerg player, Staz. Top right-hand corner, teal Protoss player, Vakor. Top left-hand corner, red Terran player, Silly SCV. And bottom left, it is the blue Protoss player, Jeffering. Now, it is going to be cross positions are your friends here, which is so hard. So hard to deal with, man. What's up, Kai? Kai's in chat. Ethan's in chat. There's not a defiler in my beard, I would know, I think. Looks like red and orange are on a team. We'll call them Team Fire. And then blue and blue on a team. We'll call them Team Ice as well. Silly's going to go for tanks, it sounds like. The Zerg player is going to go for a quick pool first play here. Jeffering starting to float a bunch of catch. Is he going Nexus first in a 2v2? No. He's just late with his gateway a little bit here, it seems. Okay, so we're just going to go Gateway Forge opening. Frank Smith. Frank Smith is here. Yeah, we're looking at a PP versus a TZ. TZ on this on Team Fire, and then PP for the other guys. That's interesting. Quite. Anyway, all right, we'll slow it down when things start happening here, but for now I kind of feel like not much is going on. Expansion there. Lings are moving out for Staz. I'm not going to worry about that. That's not a ton of Lings anyway. They're just scouters, if anything else. But looks like people kind of know what they're doing as far as the double gate opening here from Vakor. Recognizing it's only... well, actually, he should be walled off because Zerglings could come give him a hard time. But a bunch of Lings are out. They're just scouting. I mean, if they were together, they might be able to get something done. But I don't know. I don't think there are enough of them. 6 Lings versus 3 Zealots is not going to go super well for the Lings. It'll be fine, but not like game-winning type stuff here. Macro Hatch coming in for Staz just after his natural finishes. And Zealots are moving on down to see what they can do as far as trying to kill his Zerg enemy. Yeah, man, 4 Zealots here. This feels like a fastest map strategy, yo. They are ready to rock. This Macro Hatch is not going to do all that much. And yeah, they're going to go after the natural hatch, which, honestly, guys, if you just kill these creep colonies, I think you kind of win. Instead, they're not doing that. And these Zealots are going after drones, which is absolutely fantastic, getting 1 or 2 or 3 or possibly even 4 kills here. This is really good stuff. And let the Sunkens finish. Oh, Team Jeffering has shown up, too, with a couple Zealots, and I think both these Sunkens are going to die. This Zealot's got 3 kills. We'll give him 4 kills before he goes down. That's some pretty efficient stuff. And this is bad. This is really, really bad for the Zerg player. He just got Zealot rushed by 2 dudes. There is no help. No help from Red. He's now sending Marines, but it's only 4 Marines, and it's not enough. It really isn't. I mean, just sniping this hatch alone is enough to kill the Zerg player, I feel like. Wasting time on these eggs is a total waste of time. Trying to get up another Sunken to try to save the day, but he doesn't have a lot of cash for that. Dude, these guys, there you go. Come on up. Come on up, join the party. So there's a Sunken and a bunch of Lings now, so that's going to help, actually, against this. And then the Marines, 4 Marines are pushing across with a single Vulture, which the Vulture, if controlled well, can do some work. Can do some work here. Team Fire in a bit of trouble. Marines fighting against these Zealots. Ow. This is the problem. You have to kite so well. And it's just not happening from Silly SCV. All the Marines die. The Vulture is going to try to be the kiting master of all time. Actually, it's not that hard, because Vultures are significantly faster than Zealots are. You really should never take a hit at all, even though he is. And then that Zealot dies. To the Lings. Couple more Zealots come in, and I feel like that was a bad choice. Ooh, sniping off the Spider Mine and the Vulture. Not bad, guys, but there are too many Lings here for you guys to make this happen. So Staz is fighting like a boss and like a pro. And he's not dead yet, man. He's canceled the second Sunken because he doesn't need it. Smart to do so. I don't know what he's seeing that means he doesn't need it. He's gambling. at that point. Yeah, definitely no vulture speed. That was not the first thing that we saw out of our meching Terran player. In fact, has he researched anything? He's got siege mode. He did get siege mode first, as there is a siege tank there. Can is coming up defensively from Vakor, and Jeffering actually doesn't have much except for this one shuttle and Templar Archives. So it looks like he's going storm drops for Jeffering. Yeah. A vulture without speed is still tons faster than a zealot without speed. No question about that. So really tanking up here, meching up right now is the Terran player today. And looks like we have some chatting with Team Fire. Staz is retaking his natural and going for a lair, because why not? What else are you going to do right now? Yeah, admirable denial of destruction by Staz. He's not dead yet. And the Marines did help a little bit. I don't know. If the Marines weren't there, do we think Staz holds? Maybe. Maybe he does. The Marines provided some time, though. And sometimes time is what you need to survive some kind of a rush like that. Just the time to get up those units. Meanwhile, what is this? Oh, just a regular old Zealot drop. Okay. So Zealot drop attempted. Ow! Ah! Missile turret, though. Hold on, guys. Alright, well. One tank dies, and another tank does not die. That was pretty well defended by Silly, but... Oh, I don't know about putting spider mines right next to your dudes. Drag some friendly fire into your tanks, man. What's up, Darren Nix? What is up, Darren Nix? Is he gonna have to kill... he's killing his own cannon to get out. It's a pretty hard wall, but... the Dragoons can get out of there, which is nice. Meanwhile, Vakor... continuing to work on gateways. He's got his expansion, which is good. Yeah, just, I don't know. Storm's on the way from Jeffering. Got Singularity Charge on the way here from Vakor 2. We're going to speed it up because it seems like the players are each kind of hanging out in their own bases for now. This Observer, keeping an eye on the Zerg player, make sure nothing too crazy happens. Like, for example, another Macro Hatchman and a Hydralisk Den, which can be pretty good. Unless there's Storm. And did I mention there's Storm on the way from Jeffering? Because there's Storm on the way from Jeffering. I'm going to go for a bit of a vulture tank drop, it looks like, while the shuttle is coming up with a single... Wow, alright, man. Single Zealot, huh? Yeah, there's a lot of turrets here. You really don't want to come from that direction to drop. Maybe, like, this way would be good. Hard to figure it out, though. Arvid is voting for the Protoss team, Team Ice, here today. Single vulture pulling back home. And yeah, not doing well, just walking into this, to be honest. Spoiler alert. What are we spoilering here? Don't spoil things. What's happening? Alright, man. Protoss walking into a tank line. Holy cannoli, Batman. Why? Why would you... Okay, I mean, doing okay. Doing alright here. Spider Mines again, taking down a Zealot, but also a tank. That was not a great trade. And actually, this is looking pretty bad for the Terran player. Trying to repair that tank up while getting rid of that Zealot. Tank fire from the high ground, though. 2 siege tanks versus these Dragoons is pretty nice. The repair on these guys defensively going pretty well, too. Bag of chips. Don't spoil things, man. It's not cool. Ah, this is a problem. This is a major problem from silly SCVs. We got Dragoons marching in to the top left, taking down the natural base. The Zerg player is getting storm dropped, but eventually the High Templar does get taken down there. Still fully saturated base, and the natural base is fantastic for our Zerg player. These Dragoons are kind of going for it, man. Which I don't know. Man, these 3 Dragoons are putting in some work. Whoa, as they explode. Oh, more friendly fire on those spider mines. That hurts. That really, really hurts, man. Alright, so we're alive, right? Terran player's alive here. Silly SCV, he lost a lot of his stuff. Do you have lurkers yet? Says Silly SCV. By golly, he does. But without Dark Swarm, these Dragoons are going to have a wonderful time. This is a very nice Dragoon Zealot. High Templar armies got the casters. Casters make the difference all of the time here. Ah, the lurkers are trying. Oh no, the storm gets him early. Double storms him right in. 2 lurkers do manage to get in here, but is that enough to kill this whole army, especially with an observer right here? No, it is definitely not. Staz is in trouble. Jeffering is on 4 bases all of a sudden. He's doing all right. He's got 111 supply. Nobody else is even really close to that. And yeah, it looks like Staz might just be dead. He is trying to toss up lurkers on the high ground, trying to use hiders on the high ground, but this is just too much. This is just too much Protoss for really anybody to try and handle. And I don't know, man. Does Jeffering want to go up that ramp is the question. He should. He should want to. Actually, but is he just satisfied? Oh, gosh, that vulture. Is he just satisfied keeping the Zerg player on 1 base? He might be. He might just have no problems with that. Yeah, he could. I think that was a win situation there. He just goes up the ramp, kills the 1 lurker, he kills everything. There's nothing here for Stas. He's on 34 supply. And here we go again. Jeffering coming up. Silly SCV's at 26 total supply here. Dragoons and Zealots. A huge army from Jeffering. Really not even getting all that much help from Vakor right now, and it doesn't even matter. He is single-handedly winning the game today versus both Terran and Zerg. Yeah, like half the army for Jeffering is just kind of stuck on this ramp. Once again, there's only 1 tank here from Silly SV. He's floating 1,000 gas and 400 minerals. Everybody floating money to some extent here, it seems. And yeah, Rush makes a good argument. He does. Is he what the heck are these? He's cannon rushing? What the heck, Vakor? Vakor is cannon rushing way the heck over there, I guess. Dragoons are like, well, maybe we can kill the Zerg player now if you're into that sort of a thing. Yeah, that lurker dies. I mean, I just can't believe this. Jeffering is on 4 bases. He's looking really good, honestly. And okay, this Dragoon army, without any Storm and without any Zealots to back it up, is going to get eaten alive by these Hydras and these Zerglings. Oh gosh, these guys. They do have the +1 attack, which is nice. But all the Dragoons are going to die, and they do. Dragoons on the low ground trying to kill stuff. 6 kills, siege tank. Looking alright, but it's Vakor's turn. Vakor is heading up the ramp to try to kill Silly SCV. And he's just going to get right on top of these tanks and focus them down. 1 down. Not really focusing all that well. Spider Mine saving the day for Silly SCV again. But all of his tanks are dead. And no, just kidding. He's got 2 more tanks up here that he was making in the meantime. Jeffering had 139 supply, ladies and gents. What the heck is Yaera? Is it Yaera? I could say Yaera, I think. More Dragoon attacks in the bottom right. Not going super well for Jeffering, but he's not really committing to it either. He just got small groups. What are they so separated? This is very strange that he's got these small groups of units hanging out. Silly SCV has a lot of gumption telling a Zerg player what to do because, man, he has exactly 15 total supply. That's not close to full saturation on his main base at all. His income is not good. It's Portuguese. Yaera. Ah, that means GG in Portuguese. I see. Vakor is expanding to his 4th base because, hey, might as well do what Jeffering is up to. Might as well mirror the guy who's winning the game right now at 150 total supply. Is he expanding again? Jeffering is using this opportunity to expand again. Upgrades for the tanks are sorely needed for SCV to win this game. He just doesn't have any right now. Doesn't matter, silly SCV. Here we go. Jeffering decided it is time to show up in force. Throwing down some... He's throwing up a Matter Nexus over here. Jeffering is a jerk. Yeah, I mean, just the combined... It's like 285 total supply for Jeffering and Vakor. The Hydro Lurker army is trying to do stuff, but without Dark Swarm, it's just not going to happen. All the Zealots are down. That helps. Lurker's trying to burrow on up. Is there detection here from Jeffering? I don't know. I mean, not at the moment, but cannons are coming in. And if these cannons finish, they will provide detection. Another tank shows up, gonna take down that Dragoon and that Dragoon. 2 kills, man. 2 kills, 2 shots. Boom, boom. Yeah, so now the cannons are here providing detection, not necessarily killing the Lurkers. They are well placed for that. But actually preventing any help from going up to the Terran player, which is good. Tanks on the high ground here. Silly SCB at 18 total supply. His army supply is just nothing. Vakor's going for mind control. Vakor has some plans, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what they are. I'm not sure we're actually going to get to see them. But yeah, tanks firing up. And yes, Staz and Silly SCVs are in a huge amount of trouble. Here comes other giant Protoss army. Man, Jeffering's macro is just so much better than anybody else's right now. It's insanely good. +2, +1, +1 on the upgrades here from the Protoss player. Staz is like, I gotta go home. I mean, you could probably burrow on top of these cannons and kill them, but at what cost is the question. At what cost? Vakor is gonna find Staz's army out in the middle of the map accidentally here. And he's gonna go ahead and wipe out... He's got some DTs in the mix, but there is detection from Staz. That's good news. Loving that, but all of it. There you go. Observer comes in, but it's too late. Man, these Lurkers are doing some work, actually. This one's got 6 kills. 6 kills is not too shabby, Staz's Lurkers. Yeah, I did see there's a Sans costume in Smash. Oh, the crossovers. The crossovers in Smash are endless, are they not? Gotta know how to appeal to the kids these days. Staz is taking the 20-minute third base. And yeah, I mean, without Dark Swarm, this is just an entirely different battle. I mean, Jeffering isn't even bothering with Sonic Storm right now because he knows the Zerg player doesn't have Dark Swarm. So, he's good. He's good, mate. This Arbiter getting focused on by some Hydras, but there are too many Dragoons with 2 good upgrades, too. No upgrades on our Hydralisks today, either. And that's it. Staz recognizes he's out with all of, I don't know, something supply. He's gone. Silly SCV recognizes it's a 2-to-1 scenario. He's got 42 supply. Vakor throwing out the, you're in big trouble now. I thought I would die first, said Silly. Alright, pro tip for Silly SCV. More SCVs, man. I guess he did break out with the tanks eventually and re-expand, but it didn't matter. Didn't matter. In the end, our team Protoss got the win there. Jeffering and Vakor are victorious today. Da 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 da. Let's go back into September. All right, what are we casting? Somebody, hang on. Somebody was like really insistent that I cast their game today. I don't know who it was, but let me see real quick. Oh, okay. All right. I think I can do that. Da 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 da. Let's do this and let's do this and let's do that too. All right, man. Fastest map times. Okay, fastest map here on. This isn't space actually. This fastest map ever stuff. Top left-hand corner, yellow Terran player Loku. Bottom side of the map, brown Zerg player Sizologist, which is a really fun name. High APMs, by the way. What's up, Food Stamp Champ? Welcome to the stream. Happy to have you around. Lauren says, looking for a glitch, Arya. So it's going to be TVZ fastest. Alright, so how's the Zerg player doing this? Is he going 3 hatch? He's going 3 hatch before pool, ladies and gentlemen. I want to try this. Hey, Vince Salgado. Oh, fantastic. I'm glad you like my videos and it helps you during nursing school. That's fantastic. So glad to hear that. I like hearing that I help people keep their sanity. It makes me feel good about myself. So the problem with this early rush for Loku is that he doesn't know where his opponent is and he has to look for him. And it's going to take him some time. If he showed up early enough, he could have shut this down. Yeah, the glowing stuff... Oh, hang on. I don't know, man. The glowing stuff here means that I pre-ordered Remastered when it came out. And, alright, so the Marine shows up, but it's too late, man. You're not getting anything done now. Like, I guess these are just scouting Marines. But here we got a group of Marines and a couple medics in the mix, too. Your grandma's here. What are you getting a tux for, your grandma? We might have a one... Oh, this is a 1v1 fastest rush rule. Right here, man. Oh, are you wondering if there's a 1v1 fastest map? Map. Oh, that's a great question. I don't know. I've never seen one. Doesn't mean there isn't. Zerglings are trying to kill the Terran player, but guess what? You don't know where he is either. Or if you do, God, do not go in there. There are firebats, Marines, and medics, and bunkers. These Zerglings are not going to have a good time with this. I don't like this from Sizologist at all. I don't like that he went for a big Ling group against this. This is too much bio for this number of Lings. Maybe if they have upgrades? They don't have upgrades. All right, man. Firebats with medic support. Get out of there. What's up, Rex Slayer? Counterattack. Can't engage with the army. Kill. Oh, gosh. All right, so these Marines are going to die. That's good. Maybe. Nope, no firebats have died. Ling run by is real. And they're getting on top of the SCVs and buy the Zerg player some time to get other stuff up. So, all right, man. Yeah, don't engage with the firebats with medic support. That is a good life lesson to learn. But eventually, all your Lings are going to die anyway. So you just delayed. What are you going to work on now? Getting some more Sunkens. He's got a Hydralisk Den. He's not getting Lurker Aspect, which I feel like would be super good here. That did slow down Loku, though. Loku. Rafael Antonio is here too. Hello, Rafael Antonio. Your name is fun to say. I like it a lot. Your dad is a bad influence? Gayfish! Gayfish is here. And boy, does he like fish sticks. I know he does. We talk about it all the time. Alright, man. This is Lurker Aspect. I don't like this from Loku. I kind of feel like he should have gone for it. Should have gone for the counterattack after the Lings got into his main base. He's walled off. Further Ling attacks aren't going to do that much. Bring the Firebats. Bring the Marines. You'd have a pretty good time, but you've been waiting. But you've been waiting, my friend. And now the Zerg player is at... Well, he's got way too many Sunkens, it looks like, but he's prepared for drops. That's nice. You don't know how many Sunkens you need until you need them, it turns out. But yeah, bio play here from Loku. Not going super tanks at this point. It's got a second factory getting started. So I think we might get there eventually. But 3 command centers up for Loku is really nice stuff. He needs to put these guys to work. For sure. Yeah, Sizala just went for a super greedy opening, and it's paying off for him now. I do love that. I do love the idea of making a ton of lings, and then if your opponent happens to have fire bats with medics, going for the run by and just trying to buy some time that way. And it bought him so much time. Lachlan is here. Hey, I'm glad you like StarCraft 2. That's fantastic. Food Stamp Champ, is there any way to cast live games? I mean, I did that a couple days ago here on the channel. I cast a live free-for-all with people who were here in chat, and I actually need to put that on the channel. I might just do that tonight. That might be my plan. Just exporting that and getting it up for a future date. Maybe tomorrow we'll put it up. That'd be kind of fun. Because free-for-alls are a lot of fun to play and a lot of fun to cast and watch. Maybe not as fun to play because, like, I mean, everybody's trying to kill you, and that's hard. Alright, man, here we go. Lurker attack. There's a missile turret, though, and there are tanks. Get the missile turret. Actually, there's a couple. There's a couple comm sats up here, so detection's not going to be a problem. That's a lot of lurkers, though. Holy cannoli. There's the scan. There's no range upgrade for the Marines. Ah, got him. Got a bunch of fire bats there. That was great. Additional tanks are coming in, though. And a science vessel. Beautiful. Alright, so this lurker attack is done. Nothing else happening here. Additional hatcheries coming up in about 9 minutes. Gonna speed it up a tiny bit because I feel like this is going to be a contained for the time being. More and more starports producing more and more science vessels. Is he going to irradiate? He's going to try to irradiate, but there are hydras here, so... Man, the vision from Brown is fantastic. I'm loving that he saw the science vessel come down because he has overlords and zerglings in great positions. You can't really see them on the minimap because they're brown, but they're there. I'm going to tell you that much. Actually, I think that's the Boxer maneuver in Axe Spain. Nope. Science vessel, no. And this science vessel... No! No irradiate for you. Too many hydras to make this happen. 17 drones at a time in production from Sizologist. Terran player is at 150 supply. Sizologist is at 106. I think the Terran player is looking okay. I don't have any complaints about him. He's throwing up a ton of turrets to deal with lurker drops. Potential lurker drops because there's not much to stop it if it gets up here. Right? There's no bunkers. There's no tanks in range to shut that down. So that's pretty scary stuff if you're thinking about it. Maneuver. Maneuver. Haha, I beat you, Philip. I beat you in the spelling bee. Oh gosh, the lurkers doing what they can before the army shows up to murder them. Ow. Lurkers, okay. Lurkers are done. More and more tanks. 0 tanks. No upgrades for Marines either. This is actually, wow. +1 attack is done for the Hydras. And it's going to be some free Goliaths, which is dumb. Here comes the Zerg Swarm. I really don't know about attacking into this right now. There are a lot of tanks. Your Hydra-Ling strategy, I am not a huge fan of it at the moment. But he's getting through. He is breaking through. The first line is down, but guess what? There are more tanks back there ready and waiting. These science vessels need to irradiate all of the things. They have to have irradiate, right? Yeah, so the Zerg player is held, but he just absolutely wiped out that Terran army. Wow. I keep saying this is held, but the Zerg player still has units here, and he's still streaming units up. There are 13 Ultralisks in production, by the way, guys. He's just... I don't think this is a great idea from Sizologist. I really don't. I mean, it's honestly kind of working. That's a lot of factories from Loki, by the way. Holy smokes. Why is he making Goliaths? Ah! Here come the Ultralisks, the 14-minute Ultras. With +1 attack, mind you. Wow. We just have Ultras on top of everything. Ultra not a great idea just because the SimCity is really good. I can't believe this from Sizologist. He's just making infinite numbers of Zerg. Oh, look, Irradiate is continuing to be thrown up there. There we go. That's what you need if you're a Terran, is all of this Irradiate. Ultra working on getting Chitinous plating. Is he ever gonna stop? Oh my gosh, he's never gonna stop. The tanks are setting up positions behind the factories, which is what you want to be doing here. Lings running up to the SCVs. One of them almost getting in, but not quite. Is the aggression done for Sizologist? I don't see any more Brown streaming up except for one Hydralisk. And Loki, it looks like he's hanging on. He's got 165 supply to 119 for the Zerg. The aggression was real there for a couple minutes. But it looks... Is it over? Are we done with it? Sizologist is like, well, I didn't kill him. And 8 tanks at a time are being produced. Yeah, irradiating the science vessels, leaving the choke. Maybe. There are a lot of Hydras coming in, though. And Hydra from distance would pick up those science vessels if they were unsupported. But yeah, wow. This is the calm after the storm. Or maybe the calm before the storm. There's a lot of Zerg here. Have I mentioned that? So yeah, Loki is maxed out. After all of that, after all of the Terran stuff that died, all the Zerg stuff that he killed, he's maxed out on this huge tank line with +1/+1. And I think Sizologist is in a bit of trouble. Sizologist. He's got Lings. He's got Ultras. See what I mean about the Hydras versus these science vessels? Alright, man. Tanks setting up from distance. These poor Goliaths. So he's irradiating the Ultras to help kill him. But the tank fire doing pretty well, too. Scourge coming into the mix. Trying to take down the science vessels. A couple of them do go down, but it's nothing major, it seems like. And Loki survives the onslaught again. 178 to 134 supply. Continuing to push down. Loki knows he can't give the Zerg player breathing room. He did that once already. And it did not work for him. Did not work out for him at all. Are there drones in the fight? There are some drones in this fight, you guys. Scourge trying to find those science vessels. Can't quite do it. I don't know why he keeps making Goliaths other than I guess maybe for the Scourge. There you go. A couple science vessels going down. And the Terran player pulling back to the safety of his choke once again. Sizologist is working on producing 5 Ultras at a time. Got 2-2 on the way here from the Terran player. That is almost complete. Hydras are at 1-1. Ultras have their 4 armor because they have chitinous plating and then +1 attack. And it's tossing up hatcheries in the middle of the map here. The Zerg player is feeling fairly confident. And I'm not sure that he should. SCVs are coming in. I think this is just to free up supply. Loki has a lot of SCVs. Man, that 2-2 is not done yet for Loki. He wishes he had it right now, but that is so much Zerg coming in. Oh my gosh, that's so much Zerg coming in. Tanks are firing. Goliaths are firing too. This is looking... I don't even know right now. This is so touch and go. Loki has so many more tanks ready to rock, and that tank... Yeah, you don't want to go into that choke with Ultralisks and Zerglings. I have a very scarring, formative experience when I was younger. Sending like a full, just 200 supply worth of Zerglings and Ultralisks into my opponent's main base. We were playing on Big Game Hunters, and he just had about 15, 20 tanks up there with 3-3, and just everything died. I was like, aw. Zerg is not as good at A-moving as I thought. Thank you to all 100 viewers watching right now, though. It's fantastic. Happy to have you here. 100 viewers. Excellent. Feel free to leave a like if you like what you're seeing here today and hearing, I guess. Suppose you could be watching on mute, in which case me telling you to hit the like button doesn't really do anything. Yeah, Devourers shoot really slow. Alright, man. Low Q in the middle of the map here, trying to hold the Scourge. Do not kill any of the science vessels. None of them going down. More ground Zerg trying to walk into these tanks. There's your irradiate, but the Ultra dies almost instantly after being irradiated. Thank you, SFJX. You need more vowels in that name, man. It's a rough name. The King's Guard enjoys the content. Thank you, Noah Rec. Thank you, Haley. Low Q still continuing to be up in supply, but unable to get past this halfway point in trying to kill the Zerg player. Again, the 2-2 is really nice. The Hiders only have the 1-1. A bit of a muta tech switch right now from Sizologist too, which is a ton of fun. Love to see tech switches from Zerg. Yeah, so the hatcheries are down. Replacement hatcheries are trying to come up here too. And no drop attempts today, which is a little bit strange, I have to admit. So yeah, I mean, that is so many tanks. You are not beating this with Zerg unless you are dropping Overlords on top of these, or you're going for Guardians and have a way to handle the Science Vessel Mass Irradiate. Chill out. Chill out is here. Member of the channel. That's why he's got the green name and the logo next to his name. Falcon is bigger than Battle.net. Victor, could I host or comment on a 4x4 match on old StarCraft? I don't know, man. Maybe. Think about it. Alright, man. The Mutas are here, but the Irradiate is real, and the Goliaths are tearing through these Mutalisks. The Scourge not getting anything either. The Mutas are down to 0. Couple Guardians here, but more Guardians are coming in right now. This is what I'm talking about. But the Science Vessels are like, this is what we've been waiting for. We're going to irradiate every one of these Guardians. Bam, 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 bam. And one more thank you, ma'am. Guardians are going to go down. Actually, that one did not get irradiated. It could use one, though. I'm not sure if there's not enough energy to do so or what. No. I would not mind commenting actual sports, too. That'd be a ton of fun. Sizologist throwing out the BM. Calling his opponent a noob. But if you call your opponent a noob when you just lost to them, what are you doing? What are you saying about yourself, Sizologist? Also, man, Ultra Ling into like a bajillion tanks with 3-3. Oh, this hurts my Zerg little heart. My little Zerg heart aches for all of these dead Zerg. I need to look, and we've got to check out the units lost tab today because this might be one of the biggest ones we've ever seen in a 20-minute game. I know it's fastest map, but even still, Sizologist is just moving into these 3-3 tanks. How many kills do some of you have? 2? Lame. Oh no! Sizologist calls for the rematch and calls his opponent a noob. He's so mad. Zoologist. Yeah. No drop play, no mutabombs. Look, there was nothing to stop a mutabomb here. Who had that idea? Somebody in chat did. Somebody in chat did. Dark Swarm would have been incredible, I think. Bag of chips. Concur. But, no. I mean, honestly, I think Zoologist is about my level of play. I'm just not super comfortable with Dark Swarm, which is a huge problem. And I love Ultralisks, and I love Zerglings, and I totally would have just done this in a 1v1 and then gotten super mad because my opponent made 100 tanks and just won. So fair enough. I've got to check that units lost tab real quick. Ka-chunk, ka-chunk. Food Stamp Champ talked about the Mutabomb. Units lost 1,044 killed by the Terran player in 20 minutes. That is so much dead Zerg. What is that per minute? I don't know. Someone do the math for me. How many Zerg units died per minute in that game? Because the number is good. That was a good one. That was really fun. That was a really, really fun 1v1er there. September. Okay, we got to do that stuff. We did that one. Big Game Hunters time. Let's go. Let's go. Everybody. We're definitely doing a red versus blue here because holy smokes. Alright, man. Let's do all the things. Team 1, represented by the orange Zerg player, Trismegist. The teal Zerg player next door, I'm Beast. The brown Terran player across the way, Alcor09. And the white Protoss player. Is this him? Yeah. GG Look. Other team. Red Protoss player, Get a Target. Yellow Protoss player, Stormborn. Purple Terran player, Paratrooper. And the blue Protoss player, ProNoob 3000. We got a good mix of APMs here. 400 here for Team 1. 400 for Team 2. Got a 300 here, 100 there. Got people in the 20s. We got 4 people in the 20s right now for APM. Not super great, guys. But they can... It's cool. We'll be fine. It's 40 Zerg units per minute. Almost one Zergling every second died in that game. Thank you for doing the math, Michael Morgan. Much appreciated. A 2v2v2v2 Big Game Hunters. Maybe we'll do that at the end of the stream today. I think that'd be pretty fun. Alright, what's going on? What's actually happening here? Pool first here on Big Game Hunters, which is totally fine because, you know, it's Big Game Hunters. Expanding is not that super important for Zerg, as it turns out. Because they have double gas inside their main and a ton of minerals to work with. There's a rush at 1 o'clock. No, I don't think so. It's just the probe running about. Scouting around, I suppose. Nobody's got a Forge First from the Protoss, it doesn't look like. Oh, never mind. There is one here, but he's also walling off with it. And I don't see any blue cannons coming up in red bases right now. No cannon rushes at this point. But yeah, this can be a great place to find people to play with if you're interested. Food Stamp Champ is looking here too. Zergling's ready to go, but I just feel like, I don't know, 3 minutes for this? It's almost a little bit too late to get anything done. However, this Protoss player has a single Zealot. So that's not good for him. Yeah, place your bets. Who's going to win, red or blue? Let's hear it. Okay, 2 Zealots. Yeah, that's enough. That's enough to hold. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't feel good about this many Lings being out against this many Protoss. Like, it's just rough, man. It is a rough hold against these Zealots. We got votes for blue. Yeah, Robin. I love the letter Kenny. Micah's here. Micah joined the Discord server just the other day. You'd think he would have been there sooner than that, but it's cool. we're happy to have him around anyway. Here, I'm going to invite some people to the Discord real quick. While I hope not a whole lot is happening. La 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 la. Ah, come back, game. Where'd you go? There you are. There you are. More Sunkens here from Red. I don't know what Soik Foro Tuka means, but it's kind of fun to say anyway. Look, man, it's either red versus blue or it's this, which is impossible to keep track of for team games. If it was a free-for-all, I totally would. All right, man, we got Lings, we got Zealots. Let's go, Team Red. Trying to knock down this Zealot wall with the help of some Zealots of their own. Yeah, it is effectively election season from now until the election day in November of next year, which is gross. Anyway, blue holding that. Blue not holding this as much. Trying to get in this minute. Oh, is he going for a hatch snipe? A Nexus snipe. Did not do it. Did not do it. Couple buckaroos on blue. It's got some vultures out for Team Red, which is going to help against these Zealots immensely. But holy crap, his top left blue just dead at the stage of the game. Kind of seems like he might be. The thing is, it crippled Red here. He does not have the drone count to do anything. And this works in a 1v1, right? If you want to kill somebody, you generally can. But then you're not any help to your teammates for a while. And actually, the Lings aren't doing all that they should be able to do. Actually, who are these players? This is orange. It's definitely orange. And then teal is mixed in here as well. Trying to take down their evil teammate, or their evil opponent in the top left. People voting purple. Booyah. Taxation is theft gets tossed into chat. Oh no, Zealots are up here against your Sunkens because your Lings are away. Is he going home to try to save it? He is. Oh, double gateway down for our Protoss up in the top left. This is looking bad for our Protoss buddy. Is he going to lose another couple gateways? The Sunkens actually hold okay against those 4 Zealots, which is a little bit surprising, but not too bad. Corsairs are out for get a target. Are they really? Who's this? Oh, there's a Star Gateway over here. It's hard to see, man. It's hard to see that in that particular location. That's right, Stu. Okay. Who brought up politics, honestly? Enough politics. We're going to talk about the game. No fights in chat. Bad fighting. Corsair here is going to kill all of the Overlords because there's nothing to stop it from doing so. It takes like 47 shots to do it. Zerglings dancing about. Zealots in great position to make sure they don't get surrounded by the Zerglings. Ah, here come some Dragoons to assist. Dragoons and Lings versus mostly Zealots and Corsairs here in the top left from Get a Target. Which, he's blue here, but he's red actually in color, which is very strange. Got some Vultures in the mix. This is looking really bad from Get a Target, but his Zealots are holding their own to some extent. Is he supply blocking the ever-living crap out of the Zerg player over here, or what? Is this Triz? This is Triz. He has 1 supply, because all he has is this hatchery, which is ridiculous. Holy crap. Alright, man. Dragoons fighting. This is so scrappy up here. Get a Target has been staying alive, but he's been the target of a ton of battles for the first, 8 minutes of this match. For sure. Alright, see ya, Food Stamp Champ. Yay, pizza. I also love pizza. I actually ordered pizza from Pizza Hut the other day, and they totally put the wrong order in the bag, and the delivery guy shows up and is like, here's your food. And I was like, this is not at all what I ordered, not even close. So we had to go all the way back to the store to get my pizza. And then they're like, we'll give you free stuff. We'll give you like 2 free pizzas next time you call in. And I said, deal. You got it. Also, kill these probes. Stop using vultures against gateways, man. It's not what you want to be doing here. Are reinforcements helping? Yeah, some zealots are coming up, but spider mines are done. And therefore, all of your zealots are in big, big trouble. But more blue. Marines and tanks coming in to try to save their buddy. I'm liking this. I really think this is very nice that get a target was saved by his friends. Giant stuffed Cheez-It calzone? Like Cheez-Its? Like the snack crackers Cheez-Its? This sounds made up, your grandma. Robert Galarza is a vegetarian pizza guy. I like a veggie pizza sometimes. As long as there's cheese. I think cheese might be the most essential part of pizza. And Little Caesars. My opinion on Little Caesars is that, like, the hot and ready is good. The instant it comes out of the oven. The longer it's out of the oven, the worse it gets. Like, leftover Little Caesars is kind of garbage. But when it's super hot and super fresh, it's actually not bad. We got ourselves a massacre down here, boys. Got blue right side, top side. Coming in with lurkers from the bottom side is red. Got hydras and dragoons in the mix, too. And all the blue is dead. What is up here? Are these Corsairs? Corsairs are up here. They could just kill these overlords, man. There's a single spore. Like, get on over there, get a target. You can do it. Who's making carriers? Of course somebody's making carriers. Ketchup and mayonnaise on a pizza is heresy, Philip Hoyle. Not allowed. Dragoons! Man, get a target has just been under fire all day. It's really bad for his self-esteem, I think. Spider mines. Bam. Friendly fire, but that's okay. It took out some enemy as well. Ah, the dragoons are on the probes a little bit there, wiping out that probe line just a tiny bit. All of the action has been up here. Who's doing other stuff? We got mech on the left side. We got arbiters and maybe carriers down here too. Whose are these? Why do you have gateways in there? I don't know, man. See ya, Aiden. We'll catch you next time. We're just going gateway units with some storm in the bottom right. This third player, I feel like, other than the Lings, hasn't done a whole lot. He is trying to expand now. And is he the one who went lurkers? He might be the one who went lurkers. He is. He was trying to lurker contain this Protoss guy, but Protoss guy's macro looks pretty good. Corsairs. Get those overlords. Get them. Yeah, there we go. Who cares about one spore? Get it. Supply block him to utter death. Look at this. 4 supply for Trismegeist. He's had a rough time of it, which is only fair because he Ling rushed the Protoss to death. So it's only fair that he should lose all of his supply. Okay, so, get a target is alive. He's going for observers, which, okay, at this stage of the game, I guess detection is nice. I guess your opponent does have lurkers, so observers is not a bad idea. Moose sandwiches from Chill Out, huh? I don't know that I've ever had a moose sandwich before. I had a moose steak once. It was pretty good. Small accidental engagement in the middle of the map. Some Dark Templar are here. There's detection about 8 feet away from them, but it's not there yet. Overlord, get on up, man. Overlord. Okay, well, these DTs are going to have a great time then. He only has 1 kill. Get with the action. Oh my gosh, these DTs are putting in so much work. Oh my gosh, these bros. 4 and 8 kills on them. Blue pushing out. Looks like Blue's in a pretty good position after surviving the early onslaught from Red. Nobody has died yet. No one has died yet in 13 minutes. That's pretty good, honestly. I've not seen a 4v4 where nobody's dead in the first 15 minutes. Although, Trismegeist is working on being dead. This is a lot of Protoss coming his way. It is red, it is yellow, working together to finish him off. And holding the pass, too. Oh, no, hang on. Coming up the other way to try to help his Protoss guy from the other side. Storm trying to help out. Man, these teammates are so good at helping each other right now. I'm loving it. I think it might actually be enough to save the day. It was a lot of Protoss, but it is a lot of red Protoss here, too. And pretty good micro on display, but in the end, still nobody has died. Trismegeist is at a healthy 17 supply with 3 available supply because of his Overlord count, and it's in the toilet. But he's not dead because of the help from his friends. It has been said he gets by with a little help from his friends. I still can't believe nobody's dead yet. I mean, Trismegeist is effectively dead. In fair, red combat medal cost $1.05. Hydra's trying to attack in on their own. Hydra tank is interesting. Kind of like Hydra tank, not against other tanks. Meanwhile, get a target who's had a target on his back the entire game. What's up, Heather Park? And get a target may very well be in a ton of trouble. Ling Zealots and Dragoons are here. Yes, responding Dragoons are trying to help out, but that probe count is just plummeting. There's nothing left here, man. Get a target's at 18 supply. Does he have less supply? He now officially has less supply than Trismegeist does. He got some probes out, okay? He's trying to keep them alive for later. He does have enough money to make another Nexus because he's gonna lose this one, that's for sure. No upgrades on those Lings. +2 shields on these Dragoons. For some reason, DT's defending. He's got 5 kills. I don't think there's any detection here either. Yeah, man. So this one DT needs to save the day. He's not really interested in doing it, though. Holy crap, this game is nuts. I'm having a lot of fun with it. DT is single-handedly trying to kill all of these Zerglings and save tech structures, which he's not going to be able to do because everyone's focusing it down and there are Zealots here too. I've heard alligator tastes like chicken. Also, do alligators live in lakes? I thought alligators live in like lakes and swamps, not rivers. I don't know, man. I don't live anywhere alligators exist, so I'm just making stuff up, I guess. Alright, man. Trismegeist. Can you hold here against this Gateway army with 3 Sunkens and 3 Lurkers? Actually, it seems like you might be able to. Yeah, the bottom right of the map is just Gateway units and Archons and High Templar being sent up to the middle all day. He's not doing anything sneaky. We don't see any carriers down there. Somebody... There we go. This is where the carriers are. This is ProNoob 3000 with his 47 APM is going carriers. Yeah, I am impressed nobody's dead, Rex. You are not wrong. Because I said it. Thanks for agreeing with me. I don't know, man. This has been a crazy game. I'm losing my mind. Rah! Zealots coming on in. Are we working together, or is this is just look? This is GG look here. Meanwhile, what is this? What is this Hydra Lurker drop? From I'm Beast dropping up at the top here. Ah! Everybody says. We're in a lot of trouble. Drop of the day. Blue coming in trying to finish off Trismegeist. Next Spain. No, I don't have PlayStation 4. My plan has been that when The Last of Us 2 comes out, I will buy a PlayStation 4. Or maybe just a PlayStation 5. Whenever that. I don't know, man. Whichever comes first, I guess. Thomas, be nice. Yeah, man, that Nexus is down, and he doesn't have an expansion. That's problematic. Battle cruiser operational. We do have battle cruisers from the south where it's been very quiet. Defensive matrix coming up on this battle cruiser. Trying to stay alive. Not going to happen. Getting stormed out. +2 Dragoons. Pretty good against battle cruisers as it turns out. And the Zerg is being taken care of here. But Stormborn does have enough to rebuild. He does have enough to rebuild. Zealots getting in here on this SCV line because the battle cruisers are scary otherwise. Blue gonna lose another Nexus here. Who's trying to expand? Really get a target? You expanded down here. Oh, and I guess up there too. Later, though. That's very strange. Yeah, the classic WoW is tons of fun. Having a good time with it. Complaining about loot drops, because you know how it is with classic WoW. Alright, man, what are we looking at numbers-wise? Team Blue is in trouble. They're 8, 31, 58, and 83 supply. There should be more carriers than this at 20 minutes. I'm just saying. Yeah, the battle cruiser's not really working out versus, you know, the Goliaths and the Dragoons. Carriers are going to try to do something here. There's a decent number of them, but if you have like 12 or 15, it's a different situation. Yep, that's the one. Gore-Tusk liver. That was it, Sam. That's what I did yesterday. Freaking Gore-Tusk liver. Gayfish predicts that Red is going to win with their overwhelming supply advantage. I mean, Trismegeist is not helping with it, but he's also not dead. Storm on the carriers. Doing a pretty good job kind of staying out of range of these Dragoons a little bit. Battle Cruiser trying to help out, trying to focus down individual Dragoons and helping the carriers here. And by golly, maybe we're alive. Maybe the carriers are going to hold here. There's only Zealots left now. And tanks. So sure, the SCV count is nothing down south, but there's a battle cruiser out. What are these guys? Some more Hydra drops coming on in. Rebuilding up north here. We got our blue Protoss. Is he just going to backstab the carrier player? He sure is. He's just going to backstab him right into the ground. The carriers are doing pretty well against the tanks, as you may well expect. Trying to get in here with these Charon boosted Goliaths. Well, their +1 attack is not bad either, but they're not attacking the bodies of the carriers. Unfortunately. Evan! Evan is in the house. What's up, man? Welcome to the stream. But guess what? Carrier player is done. Get a target. Leaves the game with all of the red coming to kill him too. And yeah, that's it for carrier player. That's it for Terran down south. This guy's got some stuff going on, but it is not happening. The battle cruisers and the carriers do not look like it's enough to save the day. 2-2 is out on these Hydras, which means these interceptors are dead. I mean, if these carriers win, it's going to be the most amazing carrier victory of all time. Yeah, vodka's pretty nutritious, right? DJ Helix, it comes from potatoes. And as if it wasn't enough, the Lurker Dragoon Zealot attack here in the north. Yeah, Hydra sniping off another carrier. Battle cruisers getting sniped down by these 2-2 Hydras. Carrier down. Battle cruiser might actually be able to hold here, and he does. With all of his 6 kills, but his home base is done. Pronoob's out. Pronoob was eliminated. Wait, who's Pronoob? Oh, that's not his command center. That's a purple command center. No, that was him. Why is he eliminated? I thought he has a command center left. I'm confused. Anyway, we're good. Paratroopers left the game. Good game is being called. Looks like that's it. Here at 23 minutes and 22 seconds. The last living bit of blue is here. But it's getting a bit overrun. That Loch Ness monster. I mean, the storm is good, right? I hear ya, but... These DTs are just like, we can hold it. We can hold all of this. I've got 15 kills. Can't believe he's still here. Stormborn. Stormborn leaves the game. Just laughing at my life for Brood War there. That was good, man. That was some really good team stuff. Everybody working together. So happy to see that. It makes me pleased. Makes me pleased as punch when that happens. Doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo. And yeah, in the end, it wasn't enough, right? We helped out get a target as much as we could with teammates coming to help around, but his Corsair attacks did keep Trismegeist down for a long time. He's still at only 50 supply, which is not great. So let's go ahead and get out of here and get into our next game. How do Falcon Bucks work? Falcon Bucks is a Twitch-only thing. By the way, if you don't follow me on Twitch, I'm doing some World of Warcraft Classic out there right now. If you're interested in some nostalgia. And the more you watch Falcon out on Twitch, the more Falcon Bucks you get. So that's generally the concept. And then you can also bet on things like, will we win the game that we're playing? Or in this case, I think we should set it up for a WoW if we die during a mission or not. I think that might be a good thing to set up for the betting. Anyway, good stuff. Good stuff indeed. Let's see what else we have here. That was pretty good. Pretty good submission there, whoever that was. And are we... We've got a 3v3 bestest map here that is 40 minutes long. 40 minutes is a long time. Let's do it. It is an all Protoss versus... Well, wait, hold on. Maybe it is. No, it has to be. There has to be a team with all Protoss because there's 4 Protoss and 2 Zergs. So, let's give it a shot. Exchange rate for Falcon to Shrewd Bucks is 7 Stanley Nickels. Alright. Do we want the colors in 3v3? Generally, we want red versus blue in 3v3. Alright, top left-hand corner is the blue Protoss, Buzz. His teammate over here is the brown Protoss, Z-Mania 026. And then the orange Zerg player, the odd man out, Tatted Ink. Oh, maybe I was wrong. And then Fantasy Legas 23, white Protoss down in the bottom right. We've got a yellow Protoss, JC15 bottom left. And then a Zerg player whose name is Terran. So it is a 2 Protoss and a Zerg versus a 2 Protoss and a Zerg. Falcon Bucks can be redeemed for stuff. There were ideas for what you can redeem Falcon Bucks for, but some of them were like you can ask Falcon a question, which you can do anyway. Like I've never tied that to any kind of currency. What else was there? I don't know. Does Stu know? Stu has a lot of Falcon Bucks. Do you have 10 million Falcon Bucks, Stu? That's pretty good. Cannon Rush? I see you. I see you, maybe Cannon Rush. But no, because Defensive Cannon is here. Yes, you can ask all sorts of weird questions here, which you guys do pretty much, and I do answer. Generally, too. So yeah, some attempted pylon placements, but none of these pylons are doing super well. That's another attempt, which is going to go down because there's Lings here. You do have a nice couch, Stu. Seems like a solid offer. A real solid offer. We got a red team up here on the only blue Zerg that exists. Where are his Protoss friends? Come help him. Protoss friends. It's not happening, though. Z-Mania says I'm on my way. That's great because everything's dying. All my drones are getting killed. Gonna lose this hatchery, which is a bit of a problem, too. I lost my spawning pool, which is also a problem. More red coming in. And here come 3 zealots to save the day. It doesn't seem like enough. If I was a unit in Brood War, what would I be? I would be a big, tanky Ultralisk. That's what I want to be. And I would die so fast, because Ultras aren't that good. Yeah, remember how I said 3 zealots wasn't enough? Okay. So, Zerg player dies real fast. Do a combination Ling Zealot rush. But aha! Going after another blue player, a bunch of Lings. That's not enough, I don't think. That's way too many cannons. Goodbye, Zerglings. Ow, 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 ow. Yeah, you really gotta help more than that. The caviar is fire. Micah would be a siege tank. Yeah, DJ, eat some dinner. Oh, wait, is he gonna save the one hatch? Nope. He is not. There's one down here, though. Maybe. Maybe Zerg player can come back from the dead. I'd be incredibly impressed by that. Blue has minerals for a hatch, and he's got a hatch down here, too, so he's not out. And there's some zealots defending, which is good. Yeah, fourth meal. Fourth meal is a thing. Taco Bell used to talk about fourth meal. They don't anymore. That marketing campaign is over. Are we cannon rushing now? What the heck, man? We're 5 minutes into this game. It might actually kind of work, to be honest. Zealot versus Zealot action. Everybody's favorite part of StarCraft is Zealots wailing on Zealots. And Blue is not winning this battle. Blue is not winning that battle. The base is done, says Tatted Ink. I'm gonna expand up here, man. I'm gonna live in the north with the Rangers. I'm gonna try to hide and start my economy way up here. Somebody build cannons here for me, though. That seems fair. Seems only fair. Hey, look, cannons are here. Ling's trying to take down that cannon. Not gonna work. Forge getting attacked, which is a ton of fun. Where did the probe that was cannon rushing go, though? Probe, are you sending another one? Sending another one. Ah, that's a lot of zealots, man. That is a lot of zealots, and they're so good against cannons. But are they good enough against cannons? The answer is no. They are not good enough against cannons. Alright, man. So they think Tatted Ink is done. But Secret Base up north is still secret. Zealots wasting their time killing larvae when they'll die from lack of creeps soon enough. Bunch of zealots coming up, trying to take these cannons down, trying to kill the probe. That's not a good idea. No, get this one. It's already injured. You can get. Oh, then he changed his mind again. Oh no, that was not good zealot decision making. Then it came back up and didn't get it. Oh. Oh. He could have at least killed this cannon and then got nothing done instead. So, revenge cannon rushes here, it looks like. Nothing is really here to stop it, as it turns out. Michael was right, man. The 5-minute cannon rush is fire if it works. Ooh, he's trying to make it sure that reinforcements can't come help either. I'm kind of loving that. Blue is coming in to save the day, though. Everybody's on their way here, but guess what? Zealot's coming up for the counterattack backstab, which is not going to work because, again, there's 100 cannons in the top right. Blue trying to finish off red. Tatted Ink is like, thanks, guys, for... Oh, there are some cannons defending him, sort of. That's nice, I guess. I think we're just dead down here. Who is this? This is Fantasy Legas 23. He's got 27 total supply. Dragoons pushing on top left here as well. And defensive cannons against Dragoons. Rex has some harsh words for Team Blue. But he also said the Terran player was bad in the last fastest map, and Terran won, so that was good. Oh, they scouted him. They scouted him with a single Hydra that's going to morph into a lurker egg. Unless these drones have something to say about it. Are they going to kill this egg? Holy crap, guys. Way to go. Nicely done, drones. Way to take it into your own hands. Yeah, that is a problem. Having that many resources, the gateway is kind of sitting empty. He's got the supply for it, too. The good news is the cannons aren't really pushing in. They're trying so hard to kill the Zerg player up north. Tatted Ink. So many Hydras and Lurkers are coming up to kill this guy. He's gonna walk past the cannons? I don't know, man. They're gonna try it. These Lurkers are trying to sneak around the right side, but the Dragoons are like, hey, you get back here. You stop doing that. Oh, I don't think they have detection. Okay, that's a problem. Tatted Ink, get your drones out of there. There's Lurkers right on top of your house. Your new house you built after a hurricane knocked down the other one. Yeah, that's what we're looking at there. Alright, well, Tatted Ink has to find a new home now because this one is done. Meanwhile, let the cannon rush continue down south. This is honestly just Buzz cannon rushing to his heart's content. While he also has 1 million Stargates. Hydra is trying to come up to assist their Lurker buddies. Not happening because the cannons are defending pretty darn well, actually. And I like this plan of having 1 million carriers, but you're not technically producing anything yet, nor do you have a fleet beacon, because you're too busy cannon rushing the crap out of this dude. Which, okay, I get it. But also make a fleet beacon. Blue Overlord is right here, chill. Also, I'm on Twitter. Come say hi. I don't have 1,000 Twitter followers yet, you guys. And I've had the account for 5 years now. So, follow me out. Is that Blue's hatch? Blue is reviving, Choco Man. You are correct. What's your 4th meal, DJ Helix? What do we got? Hydra's continuing to come against these cannons. There are so many cannons from Buzz. Buzz is like a professional cannoneer. Yeah, every Northman that gone south has died. Except for John, I guess. Spoiler alert. Why are they so, like, bent on killing these cannons? I don't get it. You already killed the Zerg that lives here. Centaur is a experiment in random English speech. Comes into chat, says random stuff, and then leaves. In case you were wondering. Alright, so killing these pylons would actually depower all of these Stargates, which are building carriers now. And they are coming out. Did he? He's cannoning the new hatch! Exactly, Sam. That's why I laughed when you said it. Freaking Gortusk livers. Legendarily bad drop. Zebra Hooves is the other one. My life for Brood War. You're not wrong about that, friend. Zebra Hooves is also bad. Tatted Ink is like, enough! Enough is enough. I'm done. Alright, so Dragoon's pushing on the Stargates of our cannoning player, who's also trying to go for carriers at the same time. Carriers trying to save the day, trying to push these Dragoons out. They have upgrades. They have +1. Carriers building interceptors as fast as they can, but man, that is a slow process, as it turns out. Alright, center's being held by Red. Red is somehow still alive down here. I have no idea what he's doing, though. Who's this? This is Fantasy. He's sitting on 5,000. 5,000. I think he might be right. Wow. Throwing away a lot of hiders on these cannons to help somebody who's not doing very much. But with the 5,000 bank he has, he can maybe get some stuff done. Rah. These cannons have been here for about 10 minutes. They are some long-lasting cannons, and they didn't get the job done in the end, after all. Dragoons attacking into Dragoons and cannons. Meanwhile, Reaver drop! Doing some serious work. The Reavers eventually die, but I don't know what the probe count is anymore over here. Terran has 122 total supply. I guess there are some drones that are being made now, but that's not good news, bears. Yeah, I like this guy. I kind of like Terran Zerg. His macro's been pretty good. Is he getting carrier attacked? He certainly is getting carrier attacked. I'm glad you asked. Are they going to try to snipe down the hive? It looks like they're going after the hive. They do. They get the hive. Slowing down tech choices here. Storm, though. And Zealots and Dragoons trying to hold against this mass Hydra push from Terran. These are 2-2 Hydras. Ladies and gentlemen, Jamie Halstead says cool. Trying to snipe down the Hydralisk Den, because why not? Hey, Defilers are here with Consume. Tossing down that Dark Swarm to protect his drones from these carriers. If the Hydras get there, getting under the Dark Swarm. Consume again! More Dark Swarm, man! You have a million things to consume in Dark Swarm here, buddy. There you go. Did he consume an Overlord? He just consumed an Overlord. Threw up another Dark Swarm, though. That's good. Dragoons need to get into the Dark Swarm. It will protect them as well as his Zerg friends here. Carriers backed into a bit of a corner. Cannons coming up in the bottom left, too. Yeah, the carriers are backed into a definite corner. And I think that's going to be it for our carrier group. Goodbye. Thanks for coming. Thank you for being here, friends. Meanwhile, guess who's got more carriers? Buzz. Buzz does. They're still making interceptors, these carriers are, mind you. But they'll get there in the end. Zealots, Dragoons, Archons, hanging out. I just don't think this is a good spot for carriers. Hydras with the Dark Swarm are like the anti-carrier, honestly. More carriers going down, but they moved away from the Dark Swarm at least. That's good. They are killing Hydras like there is no tomorrow. 3 kills on that carrier. Yeah, be drinking water. A pair of 1 is not wrong. Stay hydrated, DJ Helix. Water is good for you. Oh, the plague. The plague is down on these carriers. That's fantastic stuff. Loving that. And Red is just kind of bottled up over here, trying to keep their Zerg friend alive. And a lot of hatcheries have gone down. Some tech has been sniped too, but otherwise, he's still alive. He's not dead yet. These pretzels are making me thirsty. I don't know, man. I don't think anybody said that. Okay, so where are we? We're still on a 3v2 scenario. And despite the fact that Fantasy Legas doesn't quite seem to know what he's doing, I still think Red has quite an advantage here. Who's all this? Oh, hang on. This is all his too. Interesting anyway. Making Mutalisks to deal with all these carriers, not a great idea. And a silence falls over the battlefield as we're looking at 177 and 146 supply. Fantasy Legas is 177 supply. Where? Is his army like all probes? Oh, these are all his. Okay, that's nice. He's sending Dragoons to help. The Corsairs belong to JC-15, though. Flying over cannons is not good for Corsairs. Pro tip of the day. Carriers getting replagued, and the Mutalisks actually doing an okay job here, taking them down now that they've been plagued. Although they're all also super dying. Devourer, trying to get that splash on. Dude, a Plague Devourer combo? My mop. Who wants a drink from the fire hose? Cannons getting thrown up in the middle of the map here. Blue wins a Dragoon fight in the middle of the map, too. Carriers fighting. Blue doing pretty good, consistently producing these things. And Blue is fighting back. I mean, this is turning into a bit more of a close match than I would have expected it to. Because, I mean, Buzz is at 165, Z-Mania is at 176. Plus they have the middle, plus another plague gets tossed down. Found the marble in the oatmeal. Lurkers eviscerating these Dragoons into the ground. Sorry, Z-Mania. Not good for you. Trying to see what the upgrades are for these carriers. They got +3 attack and +2 armor. It's not bad. Dude, if they just killed Terran... Terran is in a huge amount of trouble, you guys. He's long-distance mining here. He's lost all of this stuff up north, which is bad. Dragoons are fighting. Middle of the map has been held by Blue with Reavers and Cannons and Storm. These Dragoons are like, we're going to kill all these drones we can. They keep running back and forth in front of us, though. And Lurkers saving the day. Can you imagine if Lurkers did friendly fire splash? All these drones would die. That'd be incredible. Alright, alright. So 2-2 here. Terran has been taken down a few notches. He's at 62 total supply. And the carriers are back. Looking at 3-1-1 for the Dragoons for Team Red down here. Specifically JC-15s. I mean, I kind of like holding center. It makes it hard for ground support to get anywhere. Carriers getting plagued again makes it hard for them to stay alive. But Buzz's macro is so good, I don't know how much it matters that these carriers die. He's re-plaguing them, which doesn't actually help. Another carrier down, but they are absolutely ripping apart these Hydras. I think Terran is dead. I think these carriers have done enough. So Buzz goes for the contain down south. Doesn't actually kill Fantasy Legas, but does end up going into the carrier tech switch to finish off Terran here. ZYK736521 says death to Protoss. Is not looking good for Protoss right now. Hydras are fighting against these carriers and doing a pretty good job against them. Again, the plague helping immensely there. And he's still technically alive with all of 2 hatcheries to his name and a handful of drones. And a total of 45 supply. Blue attacking down into Fantasy Legas's second home, trying to finish that off. Can he get there? I'm not entirely sure that he can. Once again, the Hydra is trying to do what they can with their 2-2, but outnumbered by carriers is not a good place to be. Corsair's coming in and actually doing okay. Again, another plague is tossed down. And the carriers are once again removed from red, but after how much damage is always the question. My gosh, Buzz. Hey, look, a new group of carriers is here, though. But guess who's wiping out all the production of Fantasy Legas? It's not Buzz, but it is Z-Mania 026. He's also... Oh, this isn't all blue. This is blue and brown working together. That's kind of nice. Kind of liking that from them. Is that where Terran's living now? Terran set up a new home on the corpse of where Tattered Ink used to live. Good spot. Good spot over there. So he's actually not dead yet. He's pretty much given on this, it seems like. Given up on that quite nicely. DTs have been defending this base for a while. Because Team Blue is not bringing detection along. Still not bringing detection along. This detection? No. Is this detection? It is! Hey, hey, look at that. I would take down that Reaver if I were you. Ow. DT's actually doing pretty well here against their Zealot compatriots. No upgrades on the DTs. And the Zealots are 3-3. What? It's crazy bananas. Is this a joke? My life for Brood War? Why did the Dalai Lama go to Las Vegas? Because he loved Tibet. Hey-oo! Bringing those puns, bringing that heat. It's my life for Brood War. He's going to be all week, ladies and gentlemen. 7 kills, 3 kills, 8 kills on these DT. Might as well get in there and help, man. Fantasy Legas is just not doing stuff. I mean, he's... Where is his stuff? How on earth does he have 130 supply? I guess a lot of this is Reavers he's kind of forgotten he has. Like, some Reaver drops would be nice, Fantasy Legas. But they're not moving out. That is how... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is 6 shuttles full of 2 Reavers each. Hey, got a Twitter follower. Thanks for the Twitter follow. Is Blue gonna do this thing? I don't even know at this point, you guys. Place your bets. Who wins, red or blue? Carriers are back from Buzz, by the way. Ah, was that you who followed me? Zig Biga Doraloo? I appreciate it. Choco Man says Blue's got this. He's got this action. Another Plague. Name a more classic combo. Plague and Carriers. Tattered Ink was here. Terran now lives in this base. He doesn't have much to handle this many Dragoons. That are 3-3-3, by the way. Yeah, Terran did a ton of work to try to get reestablished up here, and it's just not going well for him. Carriers alive. No kills, no kills, 4 kills. Buzz is at 176 supply. Z-Mania is at 189. The Protoss are working together. I do not speak Spanish. Rociel. Somebody want to translate for me? De que me perdí. I have no idea what any of that means. There's no EMP because there's no Terran here today, Cujo. Oh, I arrived late. What did I miss? And Terran is out. Team Blue turns this into a 2v2. Where'd the shuttles go? Where'd the shuttles go? They're talking about the shuttles. Is this them? These are them. They're hanging out. What is the meaning of life? The meaning of life is to eat pizza. That's all I got. Well, the meaning of life, the universe, and everything is 42, your grandma. But the meaning of life is just pizza. They're coming for you, Fantasy Legas. They're coming for you now. If these shuttles don't do anything today, I'm going to be very upset. 122 watchers. That might be a new high. That might be a new high for watchers, y'all. Thanks, by the way. Appreciate all of it. Hey, Byfind is here. That's right. Some nostalgia here. For anybody who loved StarCraft back in the day, 1998, which doesn't seem that long ago, but was also 20 years ago. You guys. I got invited on Facebook today to a Facebook group for my 20-year high school reunion. I'm so old. Yes, Cujo, I've eaten at the pie more than once. I like the pie. The pie is delicious. Carriers versus carriers. We got a battle for the ages here, boys. It's too much. It's too much chaos. The Corsairs are trying to help against the evil blue carriers. The number, I think, is higher here. It's 11 versus 8, so that's a good thing. KP, I am not going to the reunion. Yeah, my life for Brood War. Fine, you're a little bit older than I am. My general opinion of high school reunions is if I want to catch up with somebody, I'll find them and talk to them directly. Usually on Facebook. I don't need reunions for that. Yeah. Some scouts would be better than Corsairs, that's for sure. Are we Reaver dropping? We are! Hey, the Reaver drop is real! Fantasy Lega's got it done. Did he just wipe out the entire economy for Buzz? Buzz is down to 102 supply all of a sudden. Holy crap, we're there. What's up, FBI agent? Storming all of the carriers here from JC-15. They are injured but not dead. The Reavers, though, they just wiped out Buzz's entire economy. Buzz can't replace his carriers. How's he supposed to win? Ow, ow, ow. Blue continuing to fight over here. Still at 158 and 199 supply. Buzz has enough of a bank that I'm not sure he cares. He just lost all of his income. Sounds good, FBI agent. Yeah, Thomas Kilpatrick, good call. Clear supply for a full 200 supply of carriers, which he might be working on, actually. He's making 12 carriers at a time right now. Yeah, man, these guys putting in work, replacing interceptors constantly. Reaver on the ground with 2 kills to his name. Fantasy Legas is backed into a corner for the second time today, and this time he is not getting out of here. Probes are trying to run around, trying to hide, but Jeff is here. Hey, Jeff. I know, right? Reaver drop at 40 minutes. Like, what did that happen? How did that happen? Oleg is here. And I think that's it. I think Blue has this thing won. Fantasy Legas is out. Buzz is back to 200 total supply in nothing but carriers. All of his probes died a minute ago. He got revenge on them. I don't know if that would have mattered, Dean. Oh, good. That sounds... I'm glad to hear that, Dark Templar Blade. Got a sister in Florida. I don't think she's been bothered by Hurricane Dorian either. I'm glad to hear you're fine. That is good news. Alright, so Fantasy Legos does not just want to leave. There you go, as I say that. He leaves the game, and now it's up to JC15 with 175 supply of carriers and probes and Corsairs to win the day versus 2 maxed out Protoss players who are extremely angry and ready to come kill him. So we're going to speed this up because the carriers are on their way. I don't think he's even bothering with these guys. 8 more carriers on the way. And JC15 has left the game too. Wow. Wow. What a nice comeback there from Blue. Oh, something's in my eye. That was very bad timing. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Ay, caramba. What a match, though. Team Blue, poor Tatted Ink, gets rushed. Secret base is found and killed. And then second secret base is cannon rush, which is just offensive. It's just offensive as a Zerg player, I gotta say. But yeah, Buzz, man. Buzz turned out to be the carrier master of all time. He lost so many carriers, and he did not care. He kept making carriers and getting upgrades for them. I think he did anyway. It's got 3-3-1. Yeah, not bad. Versus the 0-0. Actually, he just left, so that's why it shows 0 for him. He had something upgrades, but they weren't as good. Is there fastest map in StarCraft 2? I'm not sure there is. I'm not sure there is, Dark Templar Blade. Not that I've seen. Yes, Robin. 20 years. I'm old. I'm an old man. Is that true? If you lose and are eliminated early, but your team wins, you still get a loss. In StarCraft 2, that's not the case. In StarCraft 2, if you leave and your team wins, you get a win on your record for the team game. I want to look at Buzz's numbers here. Buzz produced 414... Nope, killed 414 units. Produced 854 as a Protoss. As a Protoss. Terran here ended up losing most of that, it looks like. Produced 733 himself, but man, Buzz making it happen, all with a delicious APM of 56. 56. I have more hair and fewer grays. The grays coming in on the sides, Robin. I'll tell you that much. Oh, that was good. All right, it's time. It is that time again for multiplayer stuff with Falcon. Do we want... I kind of want to do a 2v2v2v2 on big game hunters. Maybe just regular hunters. We just do hunters? How do we do 2v2v2v2? Team melee, 4 teams. Yeah, I think I figured it out. I think I figured it out, guys. Alright, so hunter's password is sock as always. Team melee, 4 teams. Right? Number of teams, 4. 8 in there. Yep, perfect. Let's go. Password is sock. It's always sock. Bag of chips. It's going to be an observer. We'll open up the observer slots. And I'll be right back. Give you some time. All right, we're back. Let's do this thing. Do we have open slots? What the heck? Password Joseph Johnson is sock, lowercase, S-O-C-K. Looks like we have 3 open positions. What is this? Hey, I'm a Yos has joined the game. Somebody is impersonating my identity in my own Discord server. Goodness gracious. Rex, I'm glad I made your night. That was a lot of good games, honestly. So again, if you want me to cast your games, the next stream on Saturday, falconpaladin@gmail.com, subject Brood War. Thumbs up. No. If you have a regular Brood War, you can join the multiplayer Mito. We've got an open spot here for you, Chiswick. Come on in. I'm a Cricchio. Mr. Anxious has joined. One more. We got one more spot if you're trying to hop in. Man, I need a haircut. My hair is dumb. We got Zergs, we got Terrans, we got Protoss. And by Terrans, I mean we have a single Terran player right now. I'm playing, Dean. I'm playing this one. And Vlaco has joined. Let's get Vlaco in. He's a Terran. Thank goodness. All right, man. Let's do this thing. Bam. A pair of one is rooting for everybody, which is exciting. What is this? Wait! This is not what I was expecting it to be. We're sharing the same thing. Nobody told me this was the wrong way to do it. Yeah, this is not 2v2v2v2 somehow. We require more minerals. What is that? I chose the wrong thing, everybody. Just regular melee? No. Which one do I choose, people? Top versus bottom. Melee. Free for all. One-on-one. You just ally in game? Top versus bottom. No. That doesn't work either. We can do a 2v2v2v2 in there. You have to send a manual alliance? Oh, I don't like that at all. There's so much in chat right now. We're on West, Thomas. US West. Team free for all. Hey, new member of the channel, Victor Abdil Moreno Rocha. Thank you for becoming a member of the channel. That was good timing. Alright, look. I think what we have to do is melee and then just ally manually. 12, 34, 56, 78. Regular melee ally in-game. Alright, let's try that. We will get together. We'll ally with people in-game. That's gonna be a mess. People are gonna mess up. They're gonna mess up the alliances. Wow, that opened up really fast. Good job, guys. It's fine. The title doesn't matter, Dean. The password is kill Falcon. We can ally right now? Sure, I guess so. Okay. Teams are Falcon, can I play? Hanax, I'm a crack. Vlaco, Nubist, Kai, Renji. Okay, got it. Good. The password is Alt F4. Okay, so I need to ally up with Can I Play Please, who is going random, which means they're good. I think is how that works. Okay, here we go. Whew. Oh, OPO reminds.
We require more minerals.
The lag is real. Diplomacy. Got it.
We require more minerals.
Hey, thank you so much. Thank you for the super chat, Victor. Much appreciated.
We require more minerals. We require more minerals.
Let's go this for the stream snipers. How you doing down here, buddy? You doing good stuff? Hope you're doing good stuff. Is Haddix just talking? Blanco's not allying up. Seems bad. Oh, I'm getting scouted. I'm scouted by another Zerg. Yeah, we are far away from our allies, Dean. You're not wrong about that. Doesn't look like much of a sunken rush if it is. So we're scouting down this way, and a creep colony coming up. Oh, the lag is real. Yeah, it's on west. US West, Chiswick. And there's another Zerg over there, so that's interesting. Thomas didn't see it. Sorry, Thomas. I don't know. I've had people say that before. They haven't been able to find my game. But enough people can that I don't know what to say, you know?
Our forces are under attack.
What? No! No! Oh, lost that Overlord. Rats. Guardian Rush. Good Guardian Rush. That sounds like a lot of fun, actually. So Terran's walling off quite nicely over there. Overlord is scouting me for all the days. Double Sunken's up there. Guess we'll start speed because we have the money for it. Thank you, Victor.
Require more minerals. Require more minerals.
Hooray! He doesn't have any tanks of his own, Bean. How's he supposed to be doing that?
Require more minerals.
No, it's just fine, Victor. Thank you.
Our forces are under attack.
Why do I keep doing this? Get out of there, man.
Require more minerals. Our forces are under attack.
Ah!
Our forces are under attack.
Get out of here, man. Nobody likes your style. Keep losing those overlords, guys. Not being too smart about it either.
Require more minerals.
Oh, he's got burrowed lings in here. Oh my gosh, he has so many burrowed lings in here. Kai! I'm liking that. That was great. And he takes it down. The drones were bait. They're gonna burrow in there again.
Our forces are under attack.
Whew. Well, he's got a macro hatch and I don't, so that's not great.
Our forces are under attack.
Scout. Oh, there's a sunken. Okay.
Require more minerals.
Vulture's heading up for support. Going for lurker aspect. Yellow's helping. It's got spider mines. Thank you, Yellow. Can I play, please? I'll show you, bait. Kai says never mind. Oh, not good. Wraiths.
Our forces are under attack.
Supply block is real. I've lost so many overlords this game.
Spawn more overlords.
No, I need more overlords. Working on it. Someone's gonna show up with like a million battle cruisers here in just a minute, and everyone's gonna die. Or a million carriers, maybe. I don't even know.
Spawn more overlords.
Oh my gosh. How? Spend those bucks. Thank you. Oh. Some good stuff happening down there. Let's see what we can do here. Not a whole lot, it turns out. Spend that cash. Spend it good. My biggest complaint about StarCraft 2. I don't know. I kind of feel like StarCraft 2 is in a good place right now. To be entirely honest with you. I feel like every unit is useful in some situation. Like in the past, there have been units that have been really bad. Just you never see them in any matchup at all. What's up, Clay? But I kind of feel like every unit in StarCraft 2 has a home. Like they have a use, which I really enjoy. What's up, Michael Kent? Well, this is bad.
Our forces are under attack.
This is admittedly pretty bad.
We require more rescue gas.
And actually, it's getting through my gas. That's exciting. Bad news is I'm on one base at 12 minutes. That's going to be hard to come back from. The harassment's been cleaned out here from yellow. my gosh.
Our forces are under attack. The hive cluster is under attack.
Here comes Brown doing all sorts of shenanigans. And are they teammates? Seems like they might be. Well, I don't know where my lurkers were supposed to go, Andreas. It's kind of behind the whole time here. No, I'm not dead yet. Hey, what's up, Yellow? Thanks for the help, man. Where is my... There we go.
We require more extreme gas.
I mean, one base in it, I guess. Macro hatchet is, though. You're right. I need to be able to spend my cash. Number of wraiths we've seen. It's pretty good today. Upgrades are still coming in, and they are taking forever. Free-for-all Warcraft 2. Well, I don't know if we're doing that. Goo upgrades. Be good. Red alert would be interesting for sure. It's just a lot of wall building. Oh, you can do that in multiplayer, huh? I forgot about that. I wonder if anybody's dead yet. Ugh. Yeah, your grandma. Maybe on Sunday. Da, 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 da. Upgrades coming in. 3 hatcheries, not enough larva production. Queen's Nest for tech. There's some harassment over there. So we go in. I think he's distracted yet. Let's see what we're dealing with over here. A bunch.
Forces are under attack.
What's Brown doing?
Our forces are under attack.
Let's go 5. Let's make Zerglings with our stuff. Let's burrow that in there. Actually,
Our forces are under attack.
hold this, do we think? Attack down there, attack down there.
Our forces are under attack.
Where's your teammates, Kai? So what we need is some teammates from you, buddy. Okay.
Our forces
Now
are
it's
under attack.
time to expand. I have +2 missile attack since when? Huh. I don't know where your teammate is, buddy. I'm sorry. Alright. I'm gonna drone it up then. This poor drone is trying to get over here for like 10 minutes. Hey, guy. Come on.
We require more minerals.
Kai is out. Who was your teammate, Kai? Needed more help.
We require more minerals.
Ooh, I'm getting mined out over here too. So that's not great. Let's go for adrenal glands for my Zerglings.
We require more minerals.
Ah, still trying to make an extractor, huh? I don't know if I like these lings sitting up here necessarily, but... There's spider mines over here. I feel like there were at some point. Oh, there's one! Get out! Get out! Ah! I was running all the way, too. Da, 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 da. Kai! Is Kai here? Really need that thing to pop, like now. Oh, big drop on brown here. Yellow saving the day. The lag is seriously, honestly, so real right now. Blah. Oh, Renji was paired up with Kai? Yeah, you should help your teammates. Generally recommended. And Renji is out. So Renji wasn't helping you, Kai. Sorry to hear about that. Vlaco is tapping out too. I don't know who Vlaco is. Yeah, that burrow ling bait was fantastic, Kai. I was super impressed. I think Kai was listening to the stream. He heard me say that, though. See if we can get spider mines out, huh? Ooh, okay. Alright, that's interesting. You did try, Kai. Did your best. I'm proud of you. I'm getting carried by yellow here. Just absolutely carried. It's how you win team games, though. Getting absolutely carried. Yeah, we have a whole bunch of maps to work with, don't we?
Require more minerals.
Yeah, I hear ya. I believe you when you say that. Josh! Who are you, Josh? Oh, hang on. Guardian's out. That's not good news. Not good news for my strategy at all. See you later, Helix. Oh, you're Vlaco. Okay. Well, good. Yeah, I don't know what was going on. But I am sure you fought hard to the end.
Require more speed gas. Evolution complete.
Alright, we'll do it. There are Hydralisk in here trying to do stuff? There certainly is. Oh gosh. How many are there?
Our forces are under attack.
A whole bunch of Goliaths. Oh, shoot, let's go.
Our forces are under attack.
I don't know, man. There's a lot of tanks over there. Okay. Alright. Okay. Pulling back. Pulling back. Let's not go in there, huh? Guardians are so far away, Clay. And he's got a bunch of... He has a whole ton of Goliaths. By the way. Oh, I guess we'll go hang out in the middle with yellow then. That sounds totally fine. Upgrade still pushing. Still pushing. I know. There's a few backseat players here. 1 or 2 or 10. I really gotta see what blue is up to, though. What is blue doing? Okay, maybe don't die to missile turrets first, before we do that. Blue is doing nothing. There's a few hydras in the mix. Go blue.
Our forces are under attack. Our forces are under attack.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
Our forces are under attack. We require more minerals.
Spending our cash. His upgrades. Can't tell. Drones have 2 armor, though. That's nice. Oh, no! While we were away... Pull up, guys.
Our forces are under attack. Our forces are under attack.
Is red and teal working together? Looks like it is.
Our forces are under attack.
Alright, forget him. If he wants to hang out in there, he can do that.
Our forces are under attack.
Woo! Spider mines, though. Oh yes, attack into here. This is a brilliant idea of me.
Our forces are under attack.
Saturation looking good. I could transfer some up here. Seems totally fine. Money spending is good. Ooh, are there medics healing my Hydralisks? That's pretty good stuff. I hear tanks sieging up. Are they his or mine? Find the spider mines. There we are.
Our forces are on the attack complete.
Do we have the 3-3 yet? We sure do. Alright, everybody just rallies middle at this point. Still spending my money pretty well. Hey, Captain Pugwash. What's up? See you, your grandma. I am so noob, Jay. You're not wrong about this. But I do have good upgrades, and I am spending my money, so I'll take it.
Our forces are under attack. We require more minerals.
Joseph! Good game, man. Yeah, Teal was pretty turtled up there, wasn't he? I see you, Wraith.
Our forces are
You get out of here. Oh, did my hatch never make it up here? It didn't.
The hive cluster is under attack.
Ah, it's a drop! Teal's dropping me there?
Our forces are under attack.
It's a weird place for a drop, man. Where'd my Ultralisk go? Ultralisk, handle this, go! I am Diamond 2 in StarCraft 2. So, not great. There's so much lag.
Spawn more overlords.
Offensive GG. It's got a bunch of lurkers over there.
Our forces are under attack. More overlords.
Making more overlords. And he's got battle cruisers. Spider mines. Oh no, where'd my overlords go? I have overlords. Get in there before the lurkers. I'll kill you.
Our forces are under attack.
Thank you. Thank you, my life for Brood War. Three Hydra is not bad. Yeah, well played. Can I play? The answer is you can play. Are there hidden hatcheries? Hanex, where are you hiding? Bye, Hanex. That's a victory. Woo! Oh, long. That was super long. Yeah, it was super noob, Jay. You're not wrong about that. So I win! I win in points! Hooray! 157,000 points, killed 286 units, lost 217. An APM of 79 on the day. Can I play 122, second highest after Renji? Renji, he did not help out Kylornius, and Kai might have been able to kill me. Oh, man. Yeah, I know Renji. It's cool. Yeah, we're done for today, Joseph Johnson. I gotta go. But if other people want to play, like, organize it. You're all here. You're all hanging out. I actually mined the most gas and the most minerals and spent the most. Very proud of that. Let's go. All right. Thanks, everybody. Sorry for the disappointment, Rosiel. All right. Gotta go. Gotta get some casting done for future days on the channel. But hope you had a good time. It was a pretty fun stream. Pretty darn fun stream, I gotta say. So thanks for hanging out. Love you all. And until next time, as always, we'll be back on Saturday. That's when next time is. You take care of yourselves.